Now we are going to embellish the folio, okay, and for that I'm going to use these 2 pages, okay, and I'm going to cut up to here, okay, in the center of this image right here, and we are going to cut this white border too, okay. And now we are going to score at 1/2 inch on each side, okay, each of these 3 sides. Now we are going to glue this one first, okay. These are going to be pockets, and now we are going to cut up here in the corner, this one too, and we are going to do the same. We are going to glue them right here and leave 1/8 inch all around, okay, when you put it. Now I have 2 pockets and we are going to put mats on top, okay, and for that I cut these mats and we are going to make a waterfall right here. This measure 4 inches by 6.5 and I score at 1/2 inch, okay. So you're going to fold them, okay, and you will use 4 for the top and 4 for the bottom. And I'm using tape, okay, and I'm going to align this, okay, at 1/4 inch and right here align with a pocket. Okay. And the next one you are going to put up here, okay, next to it. Very close. But you need to put it straight right here on the side, okay. So you will have waterfall mats right here, okay, for 8 pictures and this one right here too, okay. And right here in this pocket we are going to put tags so it can hold this one and they don't open, okay, the flaps, okay. So we're going to do the same thing here, okay. We're going to put the mats and we are going to hold with these 2 tags from the embellishments, okay. So it will look like this. Now the mats are done right here. See, you can put lots of pictures here, and we are going to put these 2 tags right here to hold the mats, okay. So it will look like this, and we can put it on the folio right here, okay. And before we add more tags and mats and embellishments, we're going to do the cover, okay. And for the cover we are going to start at the back, and I chose these 2 papers, and for these papers we're going to cut this white space right here, and then we are going to cut at 8 1/4, okay, both of them. And we're going to glue right here at 1/2 inch, okay? So we are going to put this one right here. And we are going to glue them together. Okay. And now we are going to add tape so we can glue it on the book. And I'm going to glue in the center. And I can see right here which one is the center, and I'm going to leave 1/8 of an inch. Okay. And we are going to press. Okay. Now my book is covered in the back and on the sides right here, as you can see, and it's covered all the way here. Okay, can you see? And for this side, I decided to put this part up here of Alice, okay, and this one right here, okay, on the top. But I don't want this one to be on the side, so I'm going to use, okay, these scraps of paper, okay, the one that was double-sided, and we are going to glue this one right here, okay. And for that, we are going to open, okay, one side at a time, and we're going to glue this one. So we need to cut, because this one is already cut, we need to cut at 8 1/4, okay. And for the cover of the journal, and also right here, okay, I'm going to use these pages, okay, from the big journal, and I'm going to cut this one at 5, and I will use this one for the other side, so I will cut it at 5, okay, from here. And this plain card is going to be right here, okay. So we are going to use those for the cover. And now I'm going to start, okay, with this part up here. With this part up here, okay. And I'm going to glue right here on top. And you just need to leave 1/8 of an inch, okay, on top and bottom. And then press very well, and then gently fold this one, and there you have, okay, the spine of the inside. And now we're going to do this. Now you gently fold this one, okay, and you can glue this part up here, okay. This one is ready, and we are going to glue them 1/8 of an inch all around. Okay. now we're going to do the other side. Okay, this one right here. And I need to align, okay, the side and the front at 1/8 of an inch. See, like this. And now the cover of the journal is ready, okay? And we are going to cut the paper for this part. And for this part up here, I'm going to cut the papers at 5.5 by 8 1/4, okay? Now this is ready, and I'm going to look this way because I need to align, okay, the papers. And I'm going to put very close, I think there. Now this page is ready, okay, and we are going to do the same, okay? We're going to glue them. And we will glue straight, okay? Just like this. Now I'm going to add a little more mats and tags and start to embellish this album, okay? So, and the first part that I'm going to embellish is this, the center. And as you can see, I'm going to start from the bottom, okay? And I cut 2 mats, okay? And these are 4.5 by 8.5, and you fold it in half like this, okay? And I'm going to use these 2 images that are scraps, and I'm going to trim at 4 by 4 1/4. Now this is how it's going to look. See, you open and you can see more pictures here, okay? And I'm going to add one of the embellishments that comes in the kit. Now on the top right here, I glue a 4 by 6 mat, okay? So you can put a picture, an extra picture, and I'm going to use more embellishments. And I cut out this one, okay? And I'm going to glue them up here, okay? When you glue, just glue the part that goes outside of the frame so you can tuck the picture in, okay? See? So when you put a picture, okay, your picture can be tucked in here and here, okay? And you have a picture here, 4 by 6 here, and 2 more right here, okay? For this part up here, I'm going to add these papers up here These are 3.5 by 8, and I folded in half, okay, and I'm going to glue it right here. And on the top, I'm going to use these scraps, and I'm going to glue them on right here. Okay, it's a 1/4 of an inch less, okay, of the front, so it can look like this. And we are going to hold, okay, everything with this mat and these 2 tickets, okay, and it will look like this. See, more full, right? And this is how it's going to look. See, you have this for writing or for more pictures, and then you have the mat and more tickets. You can put pictures here in both sides, and this one will go inside this pocket, okay, and same here. See, so we can close this one, okay, and now we're going to cover this part up here. And for that, I cut from my scraps. It was a page from the journal that I used the bottom. And these pieces are 4 by 5. And I rounded a corner. So I'm going to glue this one right here. See? And I have a little bit like 1/8 of an inch around. Okay? So I'm going to glue those here. And I cut these mats. These are 3 by 4. And I cut 4, so I'm going to place them on top and also right here at the end, okay, leaving 1/4 of an inch. You can place them over there, okay. So when you close this one, okay, you won't see those mats. Here I glue all the mats, okay, and the papers in the back, so it will look like this. Now I'm going to close this one, and we're going to finishing adding mats and tags to this project, okay. And this one is already done, but I'm going to add 2 more mats right here, okay? And for this side, I'm going to use the same papers, and I'm going to make more mats. You just need to cut a 7.5 and fold it in half, okay, and then place it up here in the center, and same with this one, and place it up here in the center. Now for this side right here, we are going to make these pockets, okay, and we are going to have mats like this, okay, so you can put pictures in the back. And I cut 1 paper, okay, this was 1 full page, and it came with this one right here like this. So I cut this one at 5 by 5.5, and I scored on 3 sides 1/2 of an inch, okay. So you fold it, and then you have like this. Then you're going to glue this one on top of the other one, okay, and you have to put the mat that you're going to use, okay, and then you glue the 2 pockets on the page. And this is how it's going to look. See, 2 pockets, and here are the tags. Now I'm going to make 2 pockets out of this envelope, okay, and I fold it like this in half. Then I'm going to open the flap, and I'm going to put it straight. And now for this part up here, I'm going to cut up here like about 1/4 of an inch. Then I'm going to cut in angle, okay, like the other side. It's like about this much, and I'm going to round the corner so it looks similar, right? And you will have pockets like this. And when you put in your album right here in your journal, okay, let's pretend it will look like this. See, a pocket, and you close it, and then you have this part up here. Okay, so, and in the other side will be the same. Okay, so we're going to decorate this one, and for that I need to put right here some papers, and I do have scraps that I'm going to put, leaving 1/8 of an inch, okay, on both sides. And for this part up here, I cut a paper, okay, for decoration. And to make the opening right here, what I'm going to do is just to put inside, and I'm going to leave like about 1/8 of an inch right there, okay, and I'm going to trace this part, okay. And now I'm going to cut, okay, but only half, okay, and then you are going to fold to the other side, okay, and you're going to do the same here, and then you can continue. Okay, so you have it like this, and you can glue it on the side right here.
And you can round the corners just a little bit.
So when you put it in there, in your journal, you are going to have it, okay, like this. And you can put right here some tags, and you have this side right here for a picture, see, and also in the other side, you see, and this is how it's going to look in the other side. Now I'm going to decorate this one, okay, and we are going to have this envelope right here, so you can have all the ephemera that you want, and it has room for any little things that you want to keep, okay, and it will close like this. Okay, so we are going to cover everything, and then we can glue right here. Okay, I'm going to put it this way, okay, all the way in the envelope. Okay, and now I'm going to trace this part up here, and right here. Okay, and because it was all the way, I'm going to cut 1/8 of an inch smaller, okay, than this side. So it will be like right here, 1/8 of an inch less on the side, but right here it's going, you're going to match, okay, the same line, okay, and it will look very nice. And we can put something right here too. Okay, now I'm going to put this one. Can you see? It's just, it's like 1/16, okay, very, very, very thin line. And now we are going to cut this one. And I'm going to add just a little bit of ink. Okay. And one thing that you should know is that you have to leave 1/4 of an inch all around, okay? 1/4 of an inch, because when this one is glue, and if you glue all the way, it's too tight, okay? See, and when you open, can you see? You can lift this part up here a little bit, okay? And you can put more stuff. Now I'm going to make the closure for this envelope so you can save any papers right here. Okay, and we're going to do like this. I'm going to use this embellishment, and I already made a hole in the center, and I'm going to use this brad. Okay, it's a medium brad, and I'm going to use 2 circles of 1 inch, and I made a hole in the center. Okay, the first thing is to reinforce this, because this is cardstock, but I don't want this one to rip, so we are going to put some glue. We are going to glue around, okay, and we are going to put this one on top, so this part is going to be more stronger, okay? And now we are going to pass, okay, the brad, okay, in these two, and we're going to open, okay, open the prongs. And now I'm going to cut this part up here, because if I put up here and I turn, this one keep holding it, okay? So I'm going to cut that part, okay, and I cut it straight. Now on the other side, and I'm going to put some ink right here. Now I have the glue here, and we are going to glue in the center right here, but like this, okay? Leave like a little bit, like 1/16, okay? And then when we turn, you will see, okay, it will cover. So look at the brad and put in the center, but leave like about 1/16. Can you see right here, it's not holding the flap, okay, of the envelope? But then now if you want to hold it, it's just twist the key and this one will keep it, okay? Keep it close. Now for the next part, I cut these envelopes that I have, because this one fits the size of these file folders, see? And I measure it, and it's a little bit bigger, and that's good, okay? So I cut the size, okay, of the envelope up to here, okay? So now I have 3 of these, okay, 3 of these, and I'm going to glue this way, okay? We're going to seal this part up here. Okay, and after we have the 3 of them, okay, this part, okay, this part right here is going to be at the front, okay, because when you open, you don't see anything here, okay? And if you put it like this, you can see right here the glue. So that's why, okay, we are going to put it like this, okay, this one at the front, okay. And we are going to we can use tape. I'm going to use tape, and we are going to glue like about and we are going to put tape leaving 1 inch right here, and we are going to put tape leaving 1 inch up here, okay. For example, this one is like about here. And for this, we are going to glue it this way, okay. We are going to leave like about 1 inch right here, okay, about 1 inch on the sides, and like about ½ inch here, okay. So we're going to put tape here in this area. We're going to put tape, okay, in 2 of them, okay. 2 of them are going to be like that, 1 inch, 1 inch, ½ of an inch, okay. But we are going to put them together, okay, these 3 like this, and it's going to look like this. Okay, it's just put together. Okay, like this. And now this one, okay, when we open, we have like this, an accordion, see. And for the back, we are going to put tape here, okay, all the way, okay. And we are going to glue up here. We are going to glue it up here. Okay, and it's going to open like this, see. And it's going to open like this, see. And we can add these file folders, and I have some scraps, okay, that I cut the same size right here, okay, the same size, but I just round the corners, and you can keep it in there. You can keep embellishments. I cut this one so for taking notes, writing something, okay. And we can put it like this, okay, on the first one, this one on the second one, and this one at front, see. And Now, okay, that we have that, we're going to cover this part. And for that, I cut this paper that I'm going to glue. And I have this embellishment. I can put it like this, but I prefer to use the distress ink. It matches this color, and I'm going to put it up here, okay? Now for the part up here, I cut this paper that measures 4 by 4 and 1/4, okay? And the first folding is at 3 1/4, okay, 3 1/4, then 1/8 of an inch more for folding and give a space, and then the rest is for gluing in the back, okay? And I had another paper, and this paper measures 4 inches by 9, okay? And I scored a 3 and 6. Then you fold it like this, okay, like a letter Z, okay? And we are going to glue this part up here and on this side, okay? We're going to glue it there, see, right here. And after you glue this part up here, you are going to fold it like this, okay, and like this. And right here we are going to put some ribbon, okay, and I have some ribbon, and I'm going to tape on the center, okay, and this is how it looks, okay. Now we're going to put tape. Okay, and this is how it's going to look. See, you have this one right here, and you also have this one that opens, okay, and has lots of mats, okay. And I had these embellishments, and I'm going to use this one as a bookmark, okay. So you can tie any charm, and we are going to glue it right here, okay, on the top. But we have to measure, for example, this one, if you want to use it like this, okay, we are going to hang it all the way until the top right here, okay. So we can glue this one right here. I'm going to cut up here. And I'm going to take the pages so I can see better. Okay. And I'm going to glue it right here, see? Right there. So you can use for any other side. Okay, I'm going to put that amount. Okay, we can put the pages. And you can leave it in there, okay? And the journal is done, okay? And for this side right here, I just added this pocket right here on this side. I just folded in half and glue right here on this side. Then I made this opening, and this is a scrap from one full page and an embellishment. And right here there is a tag now. Then I added some more mats. It has just one. Now I added another one. It can be glued on top, or it can be 2 mats for more pictures. I prefer more mats for pictures, so I just left it like this. And then I added lace in some places, for example right here. No embellishments here, nothing but lace right here and more mats. Okay, no embellishments here. And Then on the next page, no, I added lace and mats right here, and then I added lace right here. Okay, so this is the pop-up folio. Now we are going to do the front. Okay, and I'm going to glue these rosettes on the sides. Okay, I love when it has this kind of rosettes because it makes it more shabby. So I'm going to add that, and because this one is small, I'm going to separate them, and then I'm going to glue them a little bit apart. Okay, so I'm going to do that.
And then this.
Now it looks like this. Now I'm going to add more rosettes on the other side. And I'm going to add lace right here. Okay, and for the closure I drew this design, and I'm going to use two to close this book. Okay, and I drew that on a cereal box. Okay, as you can see right here. Okay, and I cut it in half. Okay, and I painted with a combination of these two. This is splendid gold, and this one is dark chocolate. So I mixed half and half, and I painted. Okay, and now I'm going to add distress ink, and then I'm going to put it up here. Okay, and another one right here, and I have right here the closure that will go on top, and this one too. Okay, so it will look like this. I'm going to distress this with, this is walnut stain. Okay, and I'm going to do it like this. So you can have a deep color, see? And now we're going to draw, okay, the holes. And first we are going to put it like this. Okay, as close as it can be. Okay, and we are going to put this one on top. Okay, and we are going to look, okay, put like this, so I can draw the hole, and there is where I'm going to make the holes for the brads. Okay, see? Now I'm going to place this one. And I open, okay, the prongs. And now I'm going to do that with the other one. And we are going to use hot glue for this one, okay? So we take this one and we see where we are going to put it. And first we have to glue all this area, okay? So it can hold better. Now I'm going to put this one here. We put close. And see, we are done one. And we are going to do the same thing here. This is a piece, okay, of a template that I made for the closure of my project, and it's this one right here. And I made a printable that I'm going to add to the video, okay? So you can make one of these too. Now I'm going to embellish this little journal. It's a mini journal that is so super cute. Look, I just printed all the pages and I put them together. Okay, then after I fold it in just one signature, I cut right here the excess so the edges up here are straight, okay? And for the cover, I just glued 2 pieces of cardstock that I had in my scraps, and they were cardstock, so I glue them together so it can be more thicker, okay? And the measurement is almost the same as this one, but you have to add like about 1/2 inch, okay? And when you fold the paper, you will have a little bit on the edge, okay? See right here, like about 1/8 inch. So it's almost the same size. And for the binding, I'm using an elastic, and I already tied a knot, okay? So we are going to put the elastic right here, okay, right here in the center. So the elastic will hold all the pages, and if you want to change or add anything, then you can do it, okay? Because you just can pass it through. See? And on the side it will look like this, see? And here is the elastic. And right here for the top, okay, I have this embellishment, and look, has this shape, and this is cardstock. All the embellishments are printed in cardstock, and I just got a piece of paper and I cut it like 1/8 inch all around, okay? Then I use this distress oxide ink, okay? And this one is peacock feathers, and I just distress all the edges, and I'm going to glue this one right here, okay, so it can have an accent, and I'm going to glue it right here, okay? Now it looks like this, and on this side right here I'm going to add these two, and this is how it looks. Now on the back I'm going to add a pocket, okay? This is an embellishment, but I folded on the sides. You're going to glue it up here. And here you have a pocket with some embellishments that can be tags, okay? You can write something in the back. And this is how I embellished the pocket journal, okay? As you can see, I put these metal corners on the front and the back, and I also put a tape right here in the back, okay? And I have the ribbon, okay, so I can tie it up here at front, okay? And then I just added some ribbon on the tags and this pocket that I slided, and I added a charm right here, okay, same in the big journal. And for this charm, okay, I glue right here, okay, in the back, so I can move this bookmark anywhere. See where you are writing, okay, you just keep the bookmark in there. And this is how it looks, okay, front and back. I hope you had fun making one of these. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye bye.